Alright, I know Nobundo is good. That's actually the first Nobundo I think we've been offered, because I ain't seen the signature in a while. What's in Vosh? Garbage, garbage. Actually kind of cool, but not good. We'll take Nobundo, which I know has Nebula, Cosmonaut. So we need, we don't really even need another big spell. We need Triangulate. Okay. No dragons. Let's take, I guess, an Evil Totem. Good luck. Thanks, man. I'm gonna try my best, okay? Put Imbue, too. I mean, these cards are bad anyway. I mean, Gnome, I guess, isn't bad. It's just kind of not okay. Is Nebula only in this bucket? It's not draftable, but it's also in the Hagatha bucket. Command. Frostbite. Both great. Command is a pretty good Nobundo spell still. That was a pretty good Cosmonaut spell. Let's grab it. So, do I want to build a ship? I mean, I don't really have a choice, right? I mean, I like building ships, but I don't really have a choice here. Just have 2 5s already, so I think I'll opt to just take the Probe. I think Probe is better than Anubis Sath. I think they're both kind of underwhelming, but I think this card's fun. I am being gaslit. I'm confused. For now, I'll draft the deck. I went 11 with Nobundo. It should be an easy 12 for you. Probably an easy 15, right? Let's take 1 Hex. These are all bad. What are we doing with them? Let's taking a Sand Art. These are all pretty bad. Let's take... guess this bad Elemental. I don't really want to overload to draw. We did get a Triangulate. I'm gonna take it, because we can Triangulate a Nebula. Trickster gets a little better when you're drawing nebulas or triangulated nebulas. Sand Art is nice. Sand Art is a below average card. Pretty substantially below average. If you have Doc Holiday, then it can be good. Alright, let's take it. Wouldn't mind ending up with an Archaeologist, but not over an actual card. Macaw. I don't really have like a Macaw deck. You need Scar, or you need which card? Hagatha maybe. Oh, Hagatha, then it's great. Lurker? Yeah, Lurker's not bad. It's a good card. I don't have that many elementals. And I have an expensive deck. Let's go for a spell and reduce its cost by 5. I could just use it as basically another imbue. I really like Lily Pad, but I'm worried about our curve. Let's take the Macaw. Plus it might end up doing like more powerful things, maybe. I guess I take a Tram, maybe. I kind of want them all. Kind of like, don't need any of them, but kind of want them all. Imbue Macaw's great. It's average, probably at best. Kind of fun though. Ooh, Living Garden. Now that one's great. Wouldn't mind an Ancient of Yore. Really want more expensive cards, but at least if it's drawing me cards and gaining armor, that's pretty nice. Let's take the Living Garden. Man, I love Meltamental. Duster's a very good 3 as well. Lightning Storm's good, but I think I want one of the 3s. Yeah, let's just take the Melty. Need the 2 more than the 3, but whatever. The card's fun. I want one. Pop-up or audio? I think I'll just take an audio. I need 2s really bad. I don't want to clog up my Cosmonauts and my Triangulates and stuff with spells, unless it's like far and away the best thing. Ooh, that one's not bad to Triangulate. I'll take a Ghost Rider. I don't really love it, but I think it's fine. I don't really want another Evil Totem. I really don't need more 3s. Alright, I'll take another one, but I'll feel kind of bad about it, I guess. This card I think is great, though. Definitely want a Wand Maker here. Definitely want another Meltamental over that stuff. Should definitely take a Frostbite here. Maybe. Yeah, let's take it. Stuff is kind of junk. I'm gonna take a Viper and just trade it away. Pupil? Pupil's kind of cute. What do I have? Not that many elementals, but some. I guess I can take it. I've got double Melt Elemental. Alright, we got Nobundo, no Spello, but a time maybe. Every game against something other than Druid or Demon Hunter is a gift. Yeah, it's true. It's a fair way of looking at it. What day is it today? Sunday? So what can I do about that now? Yes, I play this and I guess I give it Rush? Maybe not. Cast a spell last turn. Discover an elemental. Wow, remember Frozen Crusher? Look at the art in that card, man. That's crazy. Look at the art in that versus the art compared to these two. Even the signature card, which kind of looks cool, doesn't look anything close to as cool as the Crusher. The detail in that card. And I'm gonna have to get through it eventually. Let's just do it now. Signature. You do that because that's what it looks like, because it really does look like that emote. What's up, Mr. Refa? What's he gonna do, though? Well, do I even want to do this? Like, I can Nobundo, but I don't have any spells that work with him. Let's just kill this guy. Sure. Really like that art. I think it's okay. I think a lot of the signatures look cool. I like when a lot of the signatures look different. Feels like a lot of the signatures all kind of have the same style, which is okay, cool too. Like, you know, it's cool. Not hating totally on it, but I like this Nobundo actually does kind of have a feeling like he feels unique. Thoughts on all OKC champs? Boring guys. They sort of became more detestable as the playoffs went on. Foul baiting Fowlers. But you know, I'd much rather OKC win than LA or Boston or New York even. KD to Rockets. Probably good for the Rockets to have him for a year or two. Just because they're young and they need a scorer so badly. But I feel like they gave up a lot. I don't know. I probably wouldn't have wanted to give up what they gave up. They seem to be fine with it. I thought they gave up more than... I thought that's what they were asking to get for Durant, but they weren't going to get it, because why would anybody give that up for a Durant that's not going to probably play? You know? Probably, I like that better than the Hex, because the 3-5 is kind of annoying. Or the 4-5, sorry. Gave up a lot. I mean, Jalen Green is a... Presumably, potentially, I mean, they were off on Jalen Green, I get that. Jalen Green's a young second overall pick that has proven he can put up numbers. You know, they don't like him because he doesn't play defense, which is fair, and he's not a consistent, like, 25 point a night guy, it seems. At least not in the playoffs. So I get moving off of him, but you gave up a rotation player in Dylan Brooks, too. I don't like Dylan Brooks, but he's a rotational NBA player. And you gave up a first-round pick this year, also. I already feel like that's kind of too much. And they gave up 5 second-round picks. Like, second-round picks aren't really worth anything, but I don't know. Just feels like overkill. My favorite NBA team? I mean, I was a San Antonio Spurs fan when I grew up because I liked David Robinson. Once David Robinson retired, I really kind of only loosely followed, and then as I got older, I just sort of didn't really follow him. I root more for like storylines, players. More than anything, what I do is I root against like the evil teams like the Lakers and the evil players like Luka. And I root against the Celtics, and I root against James Harden. I root against Kevin Durant. I root against the guys who like try to force their way all around the league and try not to honor their contracts and stuff. Hater energy, yeah. Where's the hate watcher? Hallie injury. Sorry, I haven't commented on that. Feel bad for him. He gave it his all. He was playing really well in Game 7. It looked like it was going to come down to the wire on who wins. Well, he went out so early. It was kind of a bummer that and we didn't really get too much of the game itself. But yeah, I like Halliburton. He's a fun player to watch. Yeah, that was a bummer. Did they confirm yet? I mean, everybody kind of knows it's his Achilles, but did they confirm it's his Achilles yet? Because it's his Achilles, and that means he's done for next year too, which is a real bummer. Having 3 game winners in the playoffs was a huge accomplishment. Oh yeah, and there's like this dumb NBA fan narrative that like if you don't win, your season was a lot, you know, or like, oh well, yeah, I knew he was overrated, or you know, if OKC lost, like, oh yeah, Shea's crap, oh, they were overrated all year. It's like, well, no, they just lost 1 game, and you know, we were 1 game away from winning the championship. Both those teams had great years. All those players had great years, and Halliburton exceeded expectations, and Siakam. I loved that they picked up Siakam last year or 2 years ago or whenever. I thought that was so awesome that they made a trade, and people were like, oh, they're not really that good. And I was like, man, let's not. I like when teams try to win games of basketball. I like that they kind of got rewarded for going in on Siakam.
Don't have reefs, use some sludge.
This season's pretty insane. MVP, scoring title, and finals MVP was Whistle rivals MJ's. I mean, MJ would have averaged 75 points a game with that whistle. Yeah, he was getting that Kobe whistle. Disgusting. Getting fouls is an art. I'm not sure what that means, but I don't really blame him. I think I've mentioned it in the past. The NBA at times feels close, not to unwatch. Well, to some people, I guess it is unwatchable. The NBA, like, they incentivize the players to do this. If they just never called anything like that, nobody would do it. If they called traveling, guys would stop taking 3 or 4 steps. If they called carrying, people would bounce the ball on the top of the ball, or like kind of on the side of it, instead of carrying every possession of every game. So, what the NBA wants, or whatever, I don't know what they want.
Versus Turanda.
Michael Jackson would have stolen the show. That's art. It's that duct tape banana type art. God, I love the duct tape banana art. But yeah, it's like, you know, if Shea's gonna exploit it, and the refs are gonna call it, and the NBA is gonna condone it, then, you know, it's kind of like what I say with the barcodes, right? Like, oh, these people are barcoding. Blizzard could just implement things to prevent you from doing that. So, I'm not really gonna hate on the individuals doing that, but I'm gonna hate on Blizzard for not addressing it. The NBA, it's sort of the same thing. Hearing is insane compared to when you watch old NBA highlights. Yeah, for sure. I'm telling you, I think I could go out there and put up like 4.5 points a night if you allow me to carry as much as an average NBA player. And travel. If I get 3 or 4 steps and can carry, I think I could put up, at 37, I think I could put up 4.5 points a night. And my knees don't work anymore. Red Caruso. Couldn't play defense like him. He's a great defensive player. Dallas got Cooper Flag. Everything's a conspiracy. You know, every year, every draft, everyone talks about something that's a conspiracy. Like, oh, they went to New York. They wanted a big market. Oh, they went to, you know, whatever, San Antonio. They wanted a small market. Oh, they went to, you know, here. But this year, you know, it felt like a conspiracy. They gift the Lakers a top 5 player in his prime for no reason, for garbage. And then the team that gifted him gets the first overall pick. And then the Lakers get sold for $10 billion, you know, a valuation of $10 billion. And the NBA wants to expand, and now they get big expansion fees. So instead of selling a team for $6 billion, they can sell a team for $8 billion. And all the owners get an extra $100 million. Each owner gets an extra $100 million if, you know, so-and-so, such and such. And I don't know. You know, sounds a little worth looking into. Rich get richer. Caruso, 2-time champ. Remember, they took they wanted Russell Westbrook over Caruso. That could have been your beloved Laker team. Instead, you know, they flubbed it. LeBron James, they catered to his will. They're gonna sign Ohtani so he can knock down some threes. Imbue Priest unlocked. Where'd he get that from? I'm mad we didn't keep Caruso. I'd be mad too. We're part of the system. Yeah, we are. But I'm not the important part. I need to get to be the important part. We need an extra 0 at the end of my
Don't have grease, use some sludge.
If we get an extra 0 at the end of our viewer count, then we get to manipulate the system.
Don't have grease, use some sludge.
Every class have an imbue hero power? No. Exclamation mark imbue. You can see all the classes with imbue hero powers there. Half of them got imbue and half of them got extra dark gift cards. Wait, I played all the elementals this turn?
Hang on! It's a rocky ride!
Not weather away so easily.
Yeah, I guess. I could draw more cards, but man, I got a lot of cards right now. Played a lot of my elementals already, but I've got a chunk of the 3 drops. Maybe I can now get a little value there. If I get an extra 0, I'll keep you in the loop. What does that mean? Da, 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 da. He's good in standard. Dark gifts are really good in arena. Imbue was insane in arena. No? Wind chill or evolve? Kind of hard to say.
Step to this! Understrike!
Get an extra 0 on my paycheck. Okay, yes. I think you should get that. Maybe an extra 9 at the end of your paycheck even. You know? You make like $50,000 a year. Instead of 500,000, you make $500,000 and $500,009. Pretty fair. Devolve is good against the 3/5 dragon, so you're saying Devolve is good against the things that he hasn't played that we don't know that he has? Yeah, I mean, sure. You know what's good is Wind Chill drawing Nobundo and getting multiple Nobundos. It's good.
By petal and sword.
Such a grind.
They always have it? No. I drafted 2 priests this meta. I had 0 dragons. That dragon. It's in Canadian. Might actually be more worse off. Oh no. That's not good. I don't want that for you. I certainly don't want that for me. If I get Nobundo this turn, I can hold off. Can I hold off anyway here? I probably can.
Water, my bag.
Your blood for the sire.
Thunderstrike.
Make them bleed. Blood for the sire. Into ribbons. Make them bleed.
I'm just getting extra durability that way. 2, I guess. Imbue Priest. Not super fun to play against Imbue Priest, but you know, minor details. He seem to be imbuing wisely. Utilizing his imbue correctly. But cool that he got 2 imbues from me. I mean, at least cool for him, right?
For the sire.
What does this card do? Obliterate? God, Lich King should give you 3 per turn or something. Okay, I mean, yeah, sure. Okay. A lot of Lich King cards are trash. Yeah, I mean, the card is 8 years old, so.
You wish to live.
3 mana, 3/4. I take an extra something.
This may just be my best song yet.
Random thing. AoE. Random thing. AoE. Could be okay too. Like a magma, maybe we want that. And I need to draw. At this point, like, what am I drawing? Another obliterate. Well, if it gives me lethal through a taunt or something, I guess I don't have enough damage. 13. He might have figured out how to use his imbue correctly. My best draw. Triangulate into Aspect's Embrace, maybe? Probably not what I wanted to give him. Although, maybe he'll die if he plays it? Evil Totem is lethal. Could be. In the future.
Here further into the cosmos than any before.
He's off the board, I put 11 power down. We know he has a Nobundo, which he kind of can't use. Okay, I played 2 games. So far, my Nobundo's been life sentenced.
Path is clear for the worthy.
Love to hex that. My Nobundo's been life sentenced. And one's been stolen. This feels par for the course for Nobundo. Removed without dying and copied by opponent, and they get more value from you. From it than you. How much does this heal him? 8? Goes up to 18. I have 17.
Keep your thoughts to yourself.
I have 17. I need my hex. Triangulate. What about a meteor storm? No. Could get lightning reflexes. Yeah, I mean they had you don't know if they are gonna win or whatever, but they had the game basically handed to them if they just used their hero power correctly.
Fiado.
Was their imbue priest? He stole it from me. Oh, my imbue card.
Don't have brains.
Well met,
Use some
friend.
slime.
Hey, you know what?
Well met, friend.
Wait, we said the same thing. They usually say different things to each other. He's a shaman, a portrait, and a card back, and a name I can read. So you know what? Well met, friend. And if we lose to him, well, at least it's more legitimate than others, right? Looks like he's got a magma, and he's like thinking, should I coin out a malted magma or not? And the fact is, he chose to. Should he have? Maybe. Oh, wow. I mean, isn't Onara pretty good in our deck? Plus, if the Gecko Man's lurking, which sometimes he's lurking. Is EU or NA? This is EU right now. If the Gecko Man's lurking, this will pull him out of lurk. Card is such heavy Gecko Man vibes. Makes the Gecko Man sounds and everything.
Thunderstrike! Thunderstrike! Thunderstrike!
Yes, I don't like throwing a 3/3 into a 3/2. I also don't like throwing my 3-drop into his 1-drop, but it really costs 2 with the overload and the spell power, knowing that he has the malted magmas. You know, something to consider. Interesting. What, the devil? Oh no, Mr. Natty. That ain't the order you want to do things in.
Here further into the cosmos than any before.
Sort of like, have the hex or not, right? You has less barcodes? I face like 50% on every server, so. Both die. Can I ever... God help us. I have to do this, don't I? I don't have a play. Know when things will be making promised arena changes? I don't. What do you mean with barcodes? Exclamation mark barcode if you want to read up about it. It's just explaining some of the overtly powerful decks you face. Not all of them, but some of them for sure. Did an Nobundo last turn. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Wait. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
Thunderstrike! Thunderstrike!
We have to not play a spell next turn. And then I play Onara, and then I play Nebula, and then I click the button.
A thirst beyond death. A thirst beyond death.
I will not wither away so easily.
Is there a world where we don't play Onara because it's probably going to hex itself? Epic song, you like this one? Do you know this one? I freaking love this song. I think it's really nice to listen to. Oh. I drew the hex and I didn't cast the hex? Oh my god, come on. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so I played an 8-mana 5/6 that drew a hex, killed his 3/4, pulled the 0/2 out of my deck, which I probably don't want to draw, shuffled 3 hexes into my deck, and 5 asteroids. Would that be a good card? If that's just what it said. 8-mana 5/6. Deal 5 to all other minions. Draw a hex, or like, you know, get a random spell or something. I wonder at what point does it become like a good card. I never have space for all the rocks. I'll take 2 rocks.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
I'm just gonna take this to remove this guy to stop him from being able to evolve it. Here comes the concede turn. This is the concede turn.
What a find!
Decent turn. Yeah, it ain't right. It ain't right, you know?
I've got the beast in my sight. You win this
Fiado.
war follows.
Eben, thank you for your follow. Eben. Even though it took you this long to follow, it's okay. Let's keep all this stuff. Does it help if I unfollow? No. Almas, thank you for your follow as well. Would you like me to unfollow? No. No, that wouldn't provide anything of value to me, personally. Sometimes you gotta beg for followers. I mean, you gotta do it. Kevin hit the follow button, and Tomas, I got them. All right, we got 3. So we're
What's your dream
54?
destination?
Maybe 53. Sometimes it takes a second to update.
Step to this.
Orkin, thank you for your follow, Orkin. Orkin. Is he playing a location? Maybe. Draco as well. Alright, very badly need to draw a Meltamental or a Living Garden. Instead, I got here Storm. Not good. Not what you want to be doing against Druid. Nothing. While they are ramping, going first, and clearing your board. Not ideal.
Follow the flutter wing.
At least I have a play this turn. Pretty nice.
We must stop this corruption.
Alright. Is he gonna bump? He's always gonna bump. He's gonna swing. Wow, no swing. Probably would have swung there. Does that give me a hex that we want to use? Kind of. Suppose we can always do this and see what we get.
You don't
I'll follow if you stop being so mean to dreads. I'm never mean to dreads. Sometimes chat crosses the line. I have to reel him back in, though.
We all exist in harmony.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Meteor Storm once he breaks it. I could break it now, which seems great, but then I give him 3/5/5s that can attack me on my turn. So that doesn't seem good. What did I get? 5 mana 3/3, 5 mana 4/5, and a 3/3. Not good. Bike Stream Win. I don't know what that means. Nice evolve. Not the best evolves, because my minions are really small and shitty.
Our betrayers will suffer endless torment.
Me toxic. The toxic guy followed. Great news. Who doesn't play Arbor Up? Okay, he didn't play Arbor Up. It's actually better for us than Arbor Up, which is kind of sickening. It's not good. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe it's not better than Arbor Up. I think we just lose to either one, right? Because we have 6 mana. I can kill 2 of them.
What to do?
It's awful. It's better in the sense that we can trade into them and then Meteor Storm. But they're still too big. If it's Arbor Up, they're hiding behind the taunt. We can't hit them and they all go up to 6 anyway. Alright. Let's see what we have. First pick, probably just grab a 2. Take another 2. I think I'd rather have a Wind Chill. Lightning Reflexes is really good, but I'm just gonna grab another Imbue. And this we probably just don't keep. If I were to keep something, maybe it would be a Click Clocker. Okay, let's say we put that, and that in. What would we want to take out? Probe for sure. Probably Sand Art. Probably that guy. Probably one of those. So maybe we sub in the Sand Art and take out the Evil Totem. Take out Nebula. It's a bold suggestion. It really is. These cards are all bad though. Yeah.
Fiado.
Cause another Imbue and red is loving Imbue. Well, I don't really love Imbue. I just rather have a card that does something rather than a card that effectively does nothing. I don't think that means I love Imbue or whatever. Mudclock could be good if we get Frykek or Scar or something. Then all of a sudden it could get kind of nice, pretty good.
My petal and sword.
Take shelter.
We can hold the rush. If I was preventing something from dying with the rush, then maybe.
There's nothing to my blades.
Then maybe. You can kill it with everything. Pathguard, getting him into undead. Was Deathwing not in the rotation? So they just chose a bunch of cards to put in, but not all the cards ever.
Nothing gets past my own.
Minion can't attack, no. But it is getting attacked. And effectively it's destroying his board and all. Ooh, Nebula. Is that the worst draw in my deck? Tough to say, maybe. It's up there. I could have played this and chopped that twice, but it's not good
Serve your
for me.
king. strike. Under strike.
The culprit was not tidy.
Where's half your HP? I went second, so it was never there to begin with. Let's keep that in mind. So if you thought you had it, you kinda didn't. Ooh, that's not good. Thought for sure I would get something my opponent would have gotten, like a Clay Matriarch or something of the sort.
Or die alone.
Know what I'm looking for? Yeah, maybe Aspect. This doesn't feel like one we're gonna be able to win. So Jaden on 7. Not the best for me. I've got a Nebula on 9. Maybe if I get Nobundo this turn. If we hit Nobundo this turn, we can get Nobundo down and maybe get double Nebula.
Another soul.
Sad thing is, it probably is going to take double Nebula for us to have a shot here. Not impossible, but now, unfortunately, is impossible. I bet I draw Nebula now, or Nobundo now. Never mind. You know, I don't love our deck, but I feel like we drew actually pretty well this game.
Armies of bone.
Let's hope he trades, but I don't think he will. What's kind of crazy is Nebula doesn't overload you at all for some reason. But it seems like it would, doesn't it? Maybe I can just... No, I'm out of Nebulas. Maybe he leaves up some minions and I draw Meteor Storm and I can crack him in the face for 8. And then I don't know what I can do after that, but I guess be dead. Trading with the 8/8 is wrong. Okay, never mind. Just do whatever. Whatever he wants. I have to kill that without giving him any life. I know that much. Tram Mechanic doesn't do that. I know that much. Viper doesn't do that. I also know that much. Okay, so I have to get the thing. That's the thing, and then I have to get the other thing. Those aren't the things at all. So let's pretend like I got the thing. Not sure what that would be. A lightning storm? Lightning storm's not enough. I need to devolve minions or something. Devolve would be pretty cool. Maybe. He doesn't roll a single taunt.
Watch out! Watch out!
Also might be able to bomb on this guy now if he can't trade it off. Maybe I can get a Meteor Storm and deal 5 to it. My last battle cry is a Wand Maker now. Oh, yes! Yes! That's great! Oh man, that's really nice feeling. Because he was scamming me. We're at 49,949 followers.
Where I go, the storm follows.
Where I go, the same vanish. Maybe I should cut the medic, maybe. Or not cut it, but mulligan it. Actually, winning now, you are kinda like 30% on the dreads levels.
Job done.
Quiet, yeah. Does Drez even know how to drain the lava here? I don't think he does. Does he even know how to refill it back up like I do? Probably not.
You don't break the wall.
Do that in case we want a macaw next turn. Let's get a 3/3 down. I could also freeze and medic. Oh, okay, that's too good. I mean, if he wants to hero power and get a secret, fine. Kind of a dick move, but let him do it, I say. I like this song. What do I do about that? But eventually, at some point, no. At some point, enough is enough, right? Guess I could freeze the poison. Maybe find a minecart cruiser. Oh my god. It's good to play things in the correct order. I'm gonna play Nobundo next turn, but I'll take this trade if I can. I don't really need to Nobundo though. Nobundo kind of ices me out of playing. Oh no, now I have a bad odd trigger. Amalgam? Give me a hex. Shit.
By petal and sword. The wand picks.
Camouflage Mound's such a crazy card. But now it feels kind of fair, but it was such a crazy card. Cyclonics. Wait, Cyclonics? Is that a transformer?
Come now, chow time.
Maybe that was Cyclonus.
Find.
Sounds like a Pokemon? Does a little, doesn't it? You know how to sink the Ragnaros hammer? Yes. Of course. Who do you think you're talking to?
The culprit was
They call me
not tiny.
the sinker guy.
Here further into the cosmos.
Hey Red, do you observe performance improvements? Sorry, I saw that earlier. Did I not read that out loud? No, I haven't noticed any difference. I thought you were talking about like updates to Hearthstone. Hearthstone seems like it runs poorer over time, but this PC is much more powerful than the last one. This is a beastly machine we're working with here. I want to trade my guy before he can silence it, because I just win next turn if I if I get the Nebula right.
There's rank fit for a pirate.
You know what no, I can't guarantee it. Okay, I'll just play this. How many gigawatts that thing got? 1.21 gigawatts. There's the hex. I think I'll just take the hex. Take the aspect now. Aspect's cool.
You stay out of my deck.
Unknown.
It was busy that time, so I thought I'd ask again. Saw it, but I didn't. I remember reading it, but not reading it out loud, and thinking I was gonna say, "Oh man, Hearthstone runs like shit," but I didn't. I think you extrapolated on your thought a little bit.
No one's going to believe this.
You referenced my PC specifically. Other things run smoothly. We've done some bounties for like Fragpunk. We did another game. I guess I can look. Champions Tactics? No. Bring her back. Frag. I think we did one Fragpunk.
Keep it together. Keep it together. Frozen wastes. Well fought. I can see.
Am I Walter White? I'm Walter White. I am the one who up decks. It's the best run of the night. Our last deck went 6, so this one might not go as high. We did make it to 6 in the last one. That was fun. It was a fun run. If your runs are going 5 or 6, it's frustrating, but kind of manageable if you're a experienced or committed or skilled player. It's when your runs are... I had a bunch of runs go 3 or 4. And that's when it just feels demotivating to participate, to play, to try, because no matter what I draft, no matter what I do, I queue into a bunch of names I can't read and I just die. If you noticed, we had 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 of the last 5 names readable. The only one that was unreadable was the one I got really excited about beating. The Evil DK. So sometimes it's just how many barcodes can you avoid? How much better could the game be if you could avoid the barcodes? Well, frankly, about 9.5 years of Hearthstone's history says pretty enjoyable. The last like 2.5, 3 years say less enjoyable if you have to play them. That Farseer signature so goofy looking. You know, people have like a couple people came in and said they loved it. You say it's goofy. I'd probably fall somewhere in between, but I love that it looks different. That's kind of my take. I love that it looks different than the other signature cards. The signature cards all look different from regular cards, but a lot of the signature cards look the same. And Nobundo kind of looks similar to the other ones, but if it hits this or this, I can play them both. The only way it's kind of bad is if it hits Nobundo. Not bad, but the only way it's not like optimized for us there. It's if it hits Nobundo, which might be good in the future, but it's definitely worse this turn. But a lot of them, it still kind of looks similar to the others, but it has like a unique kind of perspective. I think that's cool. It's not my favorite. I like Phi a lot. I think Phi looks awesome. I hope I get Meteor Storm this turn. Did not get Meteor Storm. Pop-up book? Ooh, this could be good too, though. They're both good. Play Chain Gang too, but Chain Gang actually doesn't look as good. It's a free kill, you can hero power and kill it. Poisonous. Kinda grim. Wind Fury, Lifesteal, or Divine Shield. Poison's the only one that doesn't. This isn't a real keyword, which is kind of a bummer.
There is little time.
You don't pick the ones.
Evolve doesn't really help me. God, Ball Hog is such a dirty card. I think I tried to abuse a lot more of the Abuse Shaman hero power than you, but based on your results, your lines seem better. You have any idea why? Turn 5, I would play the Living plus hero power. Living plus hero power means you develop less and are reliant on just a high roll. So, if you're less experienced or whatever, you're losing agency. If you're not making smart decisions consistently, it could be worth it to go for a high roll. But I would say it benefits you to make better long-term decisions. Play the game in a way that allows you to make many good decisions that'll work in your favor over the long term. It's like if you evolve a 3 into a 5 mana 7/8, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm really good. I made the right decision. And then when you evolve into a 3/3, you're going to lose the game on the spot. We have a lot of cards that can help us. We get to draw an extra card as long as we don't lose the game on the spot, but right now it's not, you know, it's not really going our way. Give it a little time and maybe it could. Right now, we went second. We've been behind the entire game. The only way we can win is by getting a Nebula. Doing the Nebula thing. We have to figure out how to play the game in a way that we can do that. The problem is, if he kills the Nobundo, I can't triangulate. So do we have to bank on him not killing the Nobundo?
What to do?
If I could triangulate and miss on Nobundo and hit Meteor Storm, I'd be more down.
Here further into the cosmos than
He will kill
any
it.
before us.
I mean, then I'm not dying, basically. It's also good.
Release me, and I will grant you a monstrous discount.
Sometimes you think about a lot of things, then your opponent plays a 5-mana Megtheridon, and you die. Good morning, what's up, Josh?
Scar, a
What's up,
foe.
Joshy boy? Problem is, what's probably going to happen is we're going to get offered Nebula and Meteor Storm, and we're going to need Meteor Storm to stay alive. I kind of can't win without both. We can only get one. Okay, I mean, Command's kind of like the same thing where I need to kill both of these. Nobundo won't die is the problem. I need to play that next turn and Nobundo won't die that fast. I have to do this.
Thunderstrike.
I have to evolve whatever. I have to evolve whatever doesn't get the buff. And then I have to pray that my Nobundo wakes up. He kills it. I quadruple Nebula or double Nebula, quadruple 8-drop, and then that's enough. Not the troll, Sedge Troll. Isn't Sedge Troll like kind of pricey? Maybe like an alpha Sedge Troll. Watch this. Smoke! That can't be good. That can't be good. Smoke. Oh, God. Alright, it costs $2. Each player can only untap one creature during his or her untap phase. Player can only untap one creature during their untap phase. Ow. Wait, I get punished for that? Why? Smoke is stupid. I feel like Sedge, maybe like an alpha or a beta Sedge Troll's worth something. Alright, I'm assuming
Operation.
that I am dead.
Thunderstrike. Battle cruiser.
I'm assuming
Thunderstrike.
I'm dead. Oh, whoops. Actually, I mean, I could have lived. I mean, I'm sure I would have been dead, but maybe that was not great. Okay, any good legendary? A second Nobundo? Actually, Merithra's not bad. With evolves. I think I'd actually rather have a... It's unlucky. We got unlucky there. I think Merithra is probably better than a second Nobundo for us. Especially if we can snag another imbue or two. I mean, I might actually run that. I'll definitely run that. And I'll definitely run that. We might have gotten 5 good cards there. So what do we want to cut? Let's put them all in. Cut the Tram? What about the Medic? We put a Bitter Bloom in. Yeah, we'll cut the Medic. Macaw Merithra's insane. Trickster to get Nobundo? Sorry. Nebula or Meteor Storm? I want to cut that. I could cut this, but it can be pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of need my 2s. Just don't have that many 2s. Cut him. He's a little clunky. It's kind of between Forest and Sand Art. I think I want Sand Art gone. I lose 1 elemental, but I subbed in 2 elementals, right? Yeah, okay. I think there's a possibility we hit the 6th win. I
Follows.
don't think I want to keep Nobundo. They think I want to keep Nobundo? Yeah, let's pretend we mulliganed it away and then drew it back. Today, what's up, Mr. Tarantula Graham? Tarantulas McGrantulas. Hope I draw a 2-drop. That's not good
So full of
for me. Hopefully I don't roll a 1-1. It's the worst hit, but you know. What are you gonna do?
This place is scary.
What are you gonna do, you know? Song's a little wild, man. Ozma, man, we're really drawing poorly. They're drawing poorly here.
This place is scary.
Hopefully no execute. Living Fartin. I'm sorry, Living Garden. I mean, it could just be like a game where we...
Those knots.
Oh, Nobundo. Play this and get all of those down, maybe. I just need to hit one of them. Okay. Let's play this one, then play this one.
such a crime.
So it could be like 6 Nebula, 5 Evolve, and then try to do this stuff. You get so much value? Yeah. Seems that way. Maybe he's out of taunts. Maybe he took a 6-drop taunt. That's not good. That certainly not good. That certainly not good. And I might have to take a Meteor Storm or a Hex or something. Goes to the top of his deck. Actually, kind of hope he does that. That'll allow me to kill this guy. Okay, that's actually a pretty big deal for me.
No matter where we are, life can flourish.
That's not good. Okay, we're in trouble. Okay, we're in deep shit. Hit there. Hit there, hit there, hit there.
Here comes the drop.
I do have him all the way down to 24. I'm overloaded now, which means no Nobundo Evolve. Okay. What I feel like is Warrior's underrated because they're overvaluing the Warrior high rolls and discounting the average Warrior experience. Gonna OTK you with the 25 damage Grom. I don't think so, no. I don't think he'll be doing that.
Bountiful beauty. What a find!
The thing is cool, I just don't have any battle cries. I'd have to play this, hit something cheap, and then hope that that's like something. Have I had any taunts? Anybody remember? Any taunters in chat? Well, I did have the 3-drop, right?
heartbreaking story.
Might be worth it to
Ultimate potion.
evolve the Hadronox still. Or I can evolve into more taunts. Aspects Embrace. How much am I evolving for? 2? Seven.
I wonder.
8. 2. Two. I really don't know what to do here.
Here further into the cosmos than any recorder.
I think this works out better for us this way.
I'm a castle!
What spell? I need to draw my Nebula, which now would be game winning. It's usually game winning, but now with Nobundo down, it wouldn't. Is he bold enough? Not bold enough. Poison? Mind shield. Does he quote unquote waste his swing? I would waste the swing here if I were him. Whack-a-knoll. Not what we're looking for. 6, 7, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
I wonder. Need a thunderstrike.
My petal and sword! I'm playing!
4 more.
Unknown becomes
And get a 7. It's not an 8, but I lose a 9 and get a 10. A 9 could actually be good for us to summon a taunt. I get a melt the mental. Okay, do I get to kill the 8th? Whatever I do, right? Bond Maker doesn't really help me. Bitter Bloom doesn't really help me.
My petal
I think
and
I'm getting
sword.
another... Oh wait, it does kind of help me. Let's see what's in here.
You don't pick the ones, see?
Probably not worth trying. I need 8 so badly.
Thorn in your side!
Do not fear. Corruption
Okay.
contained.
Evolve into a 7 that gives me an 8. Sounds appealing. Need the Nebula. Need the... a Meteor Storm or a Hex. I guess Hex isn't so good here. Doesn't he want to trade in the 6/6? And this thing plus this, that's kind of crazy.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Lily pad? Am I allowed to hex that thing? What did I play? Okay, so I can run it in to get an 8. I got a Frostbite. Ugh. I would get a second 8. If I get a... Oh, what does it say? Resurrect, though? I have to resurrect them. I think I'm screwed. I think effectively I'm screwed.
Away from the bars.
Okay, that is a good card. So what can I do with it? By Frostbite, aren't I cooked? Then I have to Frostbite everything until the end of time. That's just if I was getting an 8.
Go forth on swift thunderstrike.
Don't think I can cast any of these cards. Seems pretty bad when I'm behind.
You gonna cry?
Okay. It's okay. Got Nebula. Even Macaw would be pretty sick here. Okay. Oh.
I won't go down
Stuff.
without a fight.
Lot of damage. I think arena mode free red? No. Plus 150 to play one tavern ticket worth 150 gold to play casual, and 300 or 2 tavern tickets to play underground. You get packs worth that pretty much right off the bat. But people just want to play a lot of arena. Oh, for somebody who wants to just convert their packs, their gold into packs, kind of a more fun way, I think that's a better way to do it. Got a Hadronox and the thing. I'm gonna lose. Okay, come on. I may not lose. I'm gonna lose this slot or regain this slot. Probably gonna lose all of these realistically.
There is no
I'm trying to scare him, you know? I just thought scaring him would be good. Oh, what if that had hit there? I think he flubbed. We have to shoot there to live? Is it worth it to play casual? No.
Endure and grow.
There is little time.
Strike with fury.
I mean, it's a high mulligan win rate, but I don't want the 5. The 80s, yeah, it's like, what's the thing called, an Atari? It's like, I didn't have an Atari, and we didn't have a Commodore, or I didn't know anybody who did. That's actually not true. One of our neighbors, he was an older guy when I was a kid, like 3 or 4 or 5 years old, like a baby, I guess. He had an Atari at his house. He had like these weird, like, crappy Atari games for it, but he was a nice guy. Forget his name or his story. My parents probably, you know, remember him. He's the guy that came over and helped us when my sister was throwing up when we were home alone and she was just eating birthday cake all day. Poor guy. Why did they call it the name of a car? Is a Commodore a car? You didn't go back to Chipotle, did I? Me? Wait, I said pee was coming out of me. Chipotle doesn't make you pee. I was going to Chipotle when I first started going to the gym. I was going to Chipotle pretty much every day. Well, every other day. Now I've replaced Chipotle with a closer burrito place. It's different. But they're both fine. Commodore as maybe it's an Australian brand. I'm not too savvy with cars in general, but I've never heard of that type of car. What do I order? I don't want you to know. I order white rice, chicken, cheese, and red hot sauce on the side and a bag of chips, and then I put the sauce on the burrito sometimes. I used to put it in the burrito, which I like it, but it's too hot, and then it always made my aftermath apparent. Now it doesn't do that. But I haven't really been eating Chipotle for the last couple months, not because I don't want to, or like anything, you know, it's just...
You don't pick the one, see?
The Chipotle doesn't open until 10:45, and I was like falling asleep at 6 or 7 and waking up at like 8 or 9, taking a little nap after the stream, and then going around like, you know, leaving here at like 10, going to the gym, leaving at 11, and then going to Chipotle right when they opened up. Now I've been going, or I take a nap, or I take a nap earlier. Sometimes I go to the gym at like 6 or 7 a.m. and Chipotle is not open. But the other place opens at like 6 a.m. So I can always go there. Mr. Red was dirty bulking. All the streamers do this. What's a dirty bulk? I mean, it's always going to do things dirty, you know that. The crap is going on here? Basically, eat whatever you want, but you still go to the gym. I've been having one meal a day, basically. And I'm losing weight, and I feel pretty good about it. And I'm also not that hungry very often. And when I am hungry and I eat my one meal, I enjoy it a lot, I feel. Instead of just eating and kind of like, you know... We're getting leeched. Yeah. The plight of going second, as always, right? I'll play it right now. Take all of them off the board. Or I can get tanked for one turn, another turn. I don't know if I really want that, actually.
There is little time.
Look at all the leeches. It's bad if he has another leech generator, but actually might make it a little harder for him to kill our guys this way. You're looking incredible, thank you. Thought I have this hex still. Pirates. We don't really care about pirates. And if I get time to jam this, it can do something. Hello, Redbeard. What's up, Lori? Pay to play game mode. I'm not sure what that means. But you can play arena for free. You just can't play 20 arenas a day for free. They give you free gold in the reward pass. Free rewards. Free gold in the quests. Free tickets in the events. Everything in Hearthstone is pay to play if you look at it that way. Arena's not more pay to play than it was. Sounds a little misguided. Carb eaters in shambles. I've been eating carbs. They're so good. But I feel like if I cut carbs completely, I'd probably be in better shape. You can pay to view Redbeard by subbing. Now that we could use. I've been wasting a lot of money on some useless crap. So if anybody has any money they want to get rid of and give it to me, I will take it. Love carbs. Oh, there's nothing like a piece of freaking bread or cheese, which isn't carbs, but put it on a piece of bread. My God, it'll blow your mind. Combine bread with cheese, maybe throw in a little tomato sauce. Heat it up. Yum, 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 yum. Great. Come on, dude. I'm trying to evolve it at least. Absolute dick move.
Keep it together. Keep it together.
Keep it together. Keep it together. How's your day going? Pretty good, Lori. I've been winning so much in Hearthstone. And... you know, what else did I do? I went to the gym in the morning.
Armies of bone.
I slept. slept late. I went to the gym late actually yesterday, and I slept late because I was having not a good day, you know, before that. So that's what I did.
No matter where we are, life can flourish.
Drop. Wait, I have Merithra.
Gaze into the nether. Find
Merithra's supposed to be good for us. Gym in Hearthstone? How exhausting. Yeah, but I still barely sleep. I think maybe today I'm going to try to catch up and get a good night's sleep. I did laundry. I washed my sheets. I went to the gym. So I can sit around and fart around and do nothing today. Oh, but I might play a little Magic the Gathering. I went 7 wins in a quick draft Magic draft today, actually. I did that. Now I have enough gems to do a Final Fantasy draft. I could do it on stream. You've been productive. Well, that was over the course of like the last month. But if I go to the gym, then I feel like, or if I have to like do laundry, then I feel like I throw in a little nap. I don't sleep that well. I'm kind of rushing around in the morning a little bit. But every other day, I do nothing now. Sometimes I take a nap anyway, but it's late enough now I might be okay. Problem is I end at 4 or 5 a.m. I was starting earlier. That's maybe the problem. Starting the stream earlier, I was starting it at like 8:30. When I did 8 hours, a full day. Sometimes it was still 4 a.m. Like I couldn't even go to the gym or buy a burrito.
into the void.
Now that's a good one to get back. YouTube started recommending me iconic Breaking Bad scenes after clicking 10 of them and getting more recommendations. I wonder how many more there could be. And I remember basically every scene is iconic. I've been getting Breaking Bad myself. Again, it kind of goes through phases where it'll like recommend you certain shows or whatever. I'm back on it recommending me Breaking Bad. And I keep thinking to myself like how good that show is. How much worse everything else is compared to it. Is he dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Just so terrible at the end that it ruined it. And there's a lot of shows I think like that. That get close. I think Breaking Bad just ended perfectly at the right time and logically and satisfyingly at the same time. You deserve to be on Lost with Jack and the polar bear, but never mind. Did you get more packs? I didn't get more packs, but I have packs. I don't have any magic packs. I didn't even go to look today because I didn't assume I would find any. Jack went shit seasons before the ending. Yeah, so I think like, okay, well, at least season 3 has the fight with the Beast Titan, which I have seen probably 100 times. Levi fighting the Beast Titan. But there's a lot more in that show than just Levi fighting the Beast Titan. I'm sorry to say, I hate to say it. Discounting either of these is good. If I draw a spell, then I can play this one and this one next turn. That's pretty nice. Attack on Titan is old news, guys. Frieren is the word. I've got like 6 episodes or maybe like 4 episodes left of Frieren for season 1. I never went back to it. It's been like 5 months, 4 months maybe. It's not bad. Frieren's good, but I'm bored of it. I don't know. I don't want to admit that I was bored of it, but if I wasn't bored of it, I probably would have finished it. So. They're like 20 minutes long. I could watch them. I could watch them all while playing this game probably. That sucks, man. I don't want to discount that one. It is the worst part. You have no soul. What do you mean? I think it's very nice. I like it. It's sad and about death, so it's good. Frieren? Is it about death? that what it's about? About like, I don't know, getting old or something? I guess getting old is like getting close to death.
Hang on! It's a rocky ride!
Rocky Ride?
Still thirsty.
Sounds depressing. Sometimes people like to watch things that are depressing or emotional. I understand that. I don't find Fearin to be too depressing, but there were some episodes that were touching and nice. I liked it. I think Fearin's better than most things I've invested time into. Not everything, but I think it's good. I'll finish Fearin. I was thinking about finishing Fearin the other day. It's told in a beautiful way. It's nice. Taz watched the first episode of Fearin. I think she fell asleep or hated it. If I recall correctly.
Here comes the draw!
6? Ooh, that's not good. Don't say that! Think about finishing in Fearin the other night. Well, she's a 200-year-old elf. Guess that's okay. I like some shows. Well, I just said Fearin you hated. I thought Fearin was alright then. I do not regret investing time into Fearin. See, I'm getting freaking lambasted over here. I'm getting dragged through the rigmarole. But I thought Fearin was alright. Poet's over here talking all of this little shitty shit. No! Yes! Eater, I will smack you. I was thinking, oh, I already read that. He's hot with the purple hair. People love purple hair, man. They really do. Probably a reason why I'm so popular with my neon green man bun. People seem to love purple. They love green. She's a virgin. 2,000-year-old elf. Hot. Let me find some Fearin content. Hot. Elf. Virgin. Woman. Oh my god, that set, I didn't look at any pictures. That says hentai. Right there. And I see Poet is live reading that. Reading that as we speak.
What to do?
Wait, I want to copy that with Merithra, don't we? Show us. I'm not even looking myself, so I'm not going to show you. No way. No way, Jose. 3? I need to get everything up to 8, but I can't. Just a 5, and then I can take it to 8, maybe? Oh, that's a good 5. We are ready. I bet you are. We're just sick freaks. MF for sitting here acting like Poet can read. Can't read, but he can type. Did I thank you for the 1,000 bits earlier, Chuck? I feel like I might have thanked Brew for the bits you gave. Wait, hold on a minute. What if I get Nebula this turn? Then I can play Meadow Strider and Truck. Did you thank me for the gifted sub you gave? No, I cursed you for that though. This is an arena about Hearthstone. Where a guy asking questions about the arena got ignored. Pardon me? What was your question? Who are you talking to? Talking to me? Who got ignored? Nobody gets ignored. Well, a couple people do, but you won't know who that is, so. I made it to stream once. You guys disappointed me. Always strange that most awful doujians created for some nice and comfy anime. What's a doujin? That type of carpet? Yeah, that's a nice doujin you got over there. Is it 45? Why is he at 45? 4 more?
My petal and sword!
Such a grind.
Oh my god. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I've got an idea. Just wanted another hex. Also, I should have gone vase with everything first. I just wanted to have a hex for his ship. Also, I heard this song the other day, and I really liked it. So I put it on after the stream, and I put my headphones on, and I liked it even more. I'm gonna just not talk for a minute, because I thought it was really good. Kind of feels floomy. Guys really rising up the ranks of great chatters, by the way. Dushan is a Vietnamese dish with rice and chicken. I have no idea. Great message.
Find!
I'm gonna have to hit it, you know what I mean? I'm not getting an 8. I should hit with a 6-8. I think we've won though, it's fine. A Dujin is a group of people who share an interest, activity, or a hobby.
A dream come true.
I think you're right. People really do some egregious shit. I should tighten up my play and just win the game. In this game, people do some real egregious shit. Let's just take all the hexes. We won't die to something that needs to be hexed.
A simple spell.
Excuse me?
Dream come true.
Redbeard's chat is Dushan. Come on, guys. Keep it PG-13. Missed that one chatter who told you he is currently in Japan once a day. Who was that? Top Deco? Top Deco. I do miss him. Was that Top D? So, this may sound like a joke. I'm so happy he just did that. I am ecstatic about that play. Hope he's doing okay. I love Top D.
Endure and grow.
Hope he has another one. I do. Am I winning? This game, I'm winning. So what I need is to, he's gonna concede, but what I need is for him to not concede. Oh, I got it. So I could, no, I couldn't. Everything summons a minion. Let's go to, like, the big playlist.
Dead men tell no tale. Where I go, the storm follows.
Where's the big playlist? There it is. We're not gonna listen to this one. Don't get excited. Not time. Okay, I skipped it. Alright, let's go here. We're not gonna listen to this one either. Hey, Mulligan.
Job's done.
Alright, what are we at? 400? Let's go to like another one. Another 200 down. Oh, this is a banger. Nice tune. I like this. Oh, that's what we were gonna listen to.
Another hand.
Oh, yeah. Not this one, but I mean, yeah, this one. Oh, wait, those are all great. Oh, man, wait, this is a sweet spot in the playlist. Recognize some of these. Oh, that one's great, too. Where are we?
Welcome to the crew.
Here come.
Thunder strike.
Best draw on the deck, undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. Still going. Gonna need to get one of them chocobos, Redbeard. I don't have any more packs except the entire box, but I think I'm gonna actually sell the collector's booster box. They sold one sold for 1,300 today. I bought it for 475. I can't justify it. Poet said if somebody donates $1,000, I can, but that seems like asking for a bit much. Sorry, I have two songs playing at the same time for some reason. That was a mistake. Alright, let's see what the last one sold for. 1250. 1179. 1229. Maybe that's kind of where they peak. For now, one sold for 1325. I can't justify it. Mr. Graham, you know me.
Thunder strike.
Dude, this I can play both of the other ones. That's pretty sick. This one song stream just feels wrong now. What's a one song stream? Is this a one song stream?
What to do? Thunder strike. Such a pride.
I know this doesn't get the buff, but I actually don't really care. I want it to get out of range of 3. I want it to get out of range of 3. I think it's a wise decision. What if in a year it's like $2,000? Then I can sell it and buy something else, maybe. And give it to chat. I don't want to buy one, take out a second mortgage, and sit on it. Yeah. Personally, wouldn't sell it. Well, what about sell it eventually? I feel like it can fuel some of my degeneracy. If I'm just... Look, I opened a pack yesterday. I found one more. I thought I wasn't going to find any more. I found another individual pack. I bought it for 40 bucks. We opened like $20 worth of stuff. What if I open the box and I get, $500 worth of stuff? I spent $500 on it. That would feel bad. Although it would still feel kind of good because I only spent $475. So the prices are out of control, yeah. I think I'm going to sit on it for a while.
Sorry,
Or if, everybody stops watching the stream, then I'll have to sell it or whatever. I want to play Nobundo, but I can't play Nobundo. I don't remember what these things are. Restore 12, deal 3, deal 6. So man, what a shitty card. Why did I get a... Why is this my card? It's like poop, man. If my Evolving Skies box is over $1,000, but you have a box of unopened Evolving Skies, you should just open it. No, actually don't. There's nothing in there. You're like, oh, there's probably like an Altart Umbreon. No, there's nothing in there, Graham. There's nothing. Evolving Skies booster box. I bet it's over $1,000. Are you kidding me? Let's see what they actually sold for, not what people are asking for. I opened 3 booster boxes. I got 1 Umbreon V alt. 2 packs sold for 47 bucks. This one sold for 1,084. These fake booster boxes sold for 160 and 1,305. There's no doubt that those are fake. My god, there were so many ETBs I just bought and opened, and also some I just didn't buy sometimes. 2 ETBs sold for $610. They're 300 bucks for an Evolving Skies ETB. I bought like 20 of them for 40 bucks. I think they were 40. This Evolving Skies booster box for some reason sold for $1,800. I'm not sure why. This one sold for $1,200. Somewhere in that range. Evolution special boxes we got with VMAXs, they were 50 bucks. Yeah, you bought me one, dude. I'll never forget that. Are you kidding me? I'll never forget that. I remember, and you know what? I don't know if you remember this, but we opened them, And almost every pack had a VMAX. I don't know how many were in there, 6 or 8 packs or something. Like the first 4 or 5 we opened all had a VMAX. And I thought they were like gimmick packs. Like I thought they were real. But I thought, oh, it's like, oh, it was called like a VMAX box or whatever. It was like a Japanese Evolving Skies VMAX box. And every pack had a VMAX. I was like, oh. And I remember thinking like, oh, that's not that exciting. Because I was like, oh, every pack has one guaranteed. I was like, maybe you can't do any better. Or you can't do any worse. We just got really lucky to get like 5 VMAXs, which is awesome. So now I have some Japanese Evolving Skies VMAX cards because of Graham that we opened on stream. I think I got the Umbreon, not the alt art, but like just a regular VMAX. Vaporeon, Flareon, and oh yeah, I do. You actually, I don't know if you remember this. Maybe I shouldn't remind you. Sometimes I worry about this stuff. You got me the Jolteon when I couldn't find it. I actually have those sealed still, the Jolteon, and then I bought a Vaporeon, which was at the, I think I got the Vaporeon and the Flareon at the Barnes & Noble, but they didn't have Jolteon, so I think you found one and shipped it to me. So I had them all, and then I opened some of them in like a rage-fueled kind of, you know, after like a Hearthstone stream. About KBB. I met him in 2019, but not at TwitchCon Vegas. I think 2019 is the only one he went to that I know of, at least. And yeah, I was in a big group. I was staying with OE, Overexposed. Me and her, and then one of our mods here, he doesn't come around too much these days, Deformed Redmen. And one of our other mods who comes by still, Hearthstoner. And then T-Bone Malone. Oh, and then there was a guy, if you guys are old school Dreads viewers, his name was, I forget his name. He was very nice. I liked him too. He was a nice kid. We all stayed at, we rented an Airbnb, and then OE let me stay there for free because I didn't have any money, which I thought was very nice of her.
Water, my back.
You're winning so much. Thank you, Lori. I'm trying my best. We might not win this one, but at least we get to end on a high note, right? Or we get to win still. That would be okay. I forget. I'm an old school Dreads viewer. Lester Byrne? I think I was in Lester something. Lester Byrne or something? You remember Lester. Lester stayed with us too, and he was a nice lad, I thought. That was the gent's name. I have a lot of views. But around that time, he was there all the time. He was nice. I recognized him from chat, but I didn't know him. But yeah, I mean, I've met a lot of people, but I was just talking specifically about Las Vegas. I just hung out with Graham. And Smalls and PJ. I want to evolve.
You don't pick the ones.
That's not good. How much am I evolving? 4? So I still can't even get to an 8. So I guess what I do is move something. I've seen the world's thickest grilled cheese sandwich. No. But if you link it, I'll look at it. But if it's like the inside of somebody's butthole, then I'll have to ban you, okay? But if it's a real thick sandwich, then I'll look at it. If it's... Why is there cheese coming out of the butt? That's pretty funny. I remember when Chef Gordon Ramsay made the world's crappiest grilled cheese sandwich. Need a lot of hexes, but I have 0 currently. Ooh, that card's not good either.
What a find!
Gotta take this. I need cards. It's like helpful, but not helpful, you know what I mean?
The light.
That could be. Let's hit there. Just in case we need to, consecrating flare or something. Certainly worth it. Looks like a good grilled cheese sandwich, at least in the sense that, like... How do I, speed up? Can I, like... Sounds like the real-life lore guy or, like, Summoning Salt. They have kind of, like, a voice for YouTube. I'd eat it. That seems like, what the hell? Watching him make it. Okay. Oh no, those don't remove anything.
Follow the flutterwings! Follow the flutterwings!
Under strike.
I think that's the best I can do, even though I don't think that's... Why is he cooking it with a blowtorch? That legal? I think you have a face for YouTube. Mama always said I had a face for radio. Please go 12. We made it to 9. Man with spring for legs to hit the follow button? What the hell? We're 52 followers away from 50,000, okay? So we need to get 2 more new real followers. Just 2 more new real followers, okay? Just a heads up. Wow, this is a lot of spires. Why does he have so many? Nothing. Merithra. You're killing me here. Killing me here, girl.
Collection is ever growing.
Safety is not our concern. Live dangerously.
I need him to trade. How do I get him to trade? I guess taking this trade might incentivize him to trade more. Sorry if I've somehow upset you. No, not at all. I'm sorry if I've made you think I'm upset or you upset me. Oh, you typed some words? Lady, Leadrin, or Stewart? I don't know what those cards are. I also don't know what are in the buckets. Small Drinks. Thank you for your follow. Small Drinks. Appreciate that. Okay, he's trading. We needed him to do that. Now what do I do? He's not launching? Oh, he's gonna launch. Shit. Okay, now I have a problem. Smart play. I have a Hex. I have a Wind Chill. I have a Nebula. I can YOLO a Nebula. Wait, what? No, that's not true. Is it? Oh, wait, yeah. I'm only getting like one thing back, right?
Endure
Thing.
and grow.
Witness the heart of this man dangerously.
I needed something that does something. I think I'm dead on board, right? If I got like a taunt there, and then could macaw 2 things back. Need the Hex? Yeah, I think we did what we could. We don't have Nobundo, we don't have Nebula. We didn't hit Cosmonaut, we didn't draw the Hex.